Hi, we're at IBC, and you can't say video without audio, so we're going to check out some audio equipment. Sounds good? Let's go. Okay, hi. So what are you showcasing at Sennheiser?
So at the moment I'm going to showcase some of the audio for video products that we have. This is a product range that we like to get more into the consumer hand rather than just the professional equipment that we make. We want the masses to be using our equipment, right? And the way that we do that is that we make products that fit with more consumer type products. So like mobile phones, for example, tablets, etc., and even DSLRs, for example. And because you can imagine your mobile phone doesn't have very good audio on it, right? So if you want to be able to use, but the video is good though, right? Mm-hmm. So to be able to use the video and you still want good audio capture, the way that we do that is we enhance it by using one of these audio for video products. I'll explain 3 of them for you. This is probably the top of the line. This would be our MKE 600. This is a shotgun microphone, so it's very directional. It focuses on the person that you're filming, and it helps reject the outside noise, so you get a nice, clean, audible signal. And as we come down the range, the MKE 400, see, this is not particularly good on a mobile phone, for example, but it's fine on a camera. However, this, on a mobile phone, it's an easy enhancement, and this also gives you very, very high performance in terms of its directivity. Good at rejecting off axis, but very, very good at picking up the person you want to focus on. And then the last one in the range is the MKE 200. You see here with the furry hat on, and it's slightly less directional, but still an improvement on what you would get on board with your phone or your camera. All shotgun microphones, all audio for video range. We're even doing the stands and the frames so that you can mount your phone inside it, and then you can connect the microphone to the frame, so you've got an all-in-one unit. If I demonstrate that like this, you can imagine putting your phone in there, you can wander around with your phone like this, microphone sticking out the side, you get audio enhancement and video enhancement with that. Last one in the range is our little lapel mic. So this has a USB-C connector on it, straight into your iPhone or straight into your Android device. And then you've got an interview mic here. So people that are doing radio interviews, for example, this is a popular product with them because it's very light, very easy. Everybody's carrying a phone, so it's very easy for them to use the phone as their recording device, but just enhance the audio with a little lapel microphone like that.
So me as a beginner, which one should I pick? That one?
The MKE 400. For me, it sits right in the middle in terms of the range. However, your bang for buck, your performance that you get from it, it's very well worth the money. It's under $200 to purchase a product like that. And for the amount of better audio capture that you get from it, it's certainly worth the money in my opinion.
All right.
I mean, they're all good. I mean, this is almost professional, really, that you're looking at here. So if you're a broadcaster, you're looking at that kind of product. However, it's less practical. Look at its size, for example. This fits in your pocket, right? Yeah. This is our Evolution wireless digital range. Digital X, which means expanded, if you like, and the D, the digital itself. Slightly different feature sets between the two, but this is our entry-level wireless digital products, okay? We spent many, many years making analog wireless products, but we need to now transition out of the analog age and into the digital age. And this is our first foray for our entry-level users. So we're looking at musicians, maybe even broadcasters, system integrators for this product, installed in churches or auditoriums, things like this. These are both Bluetooth enabled, so you can take your phone, pair your phone with all of the devices in your rack, and you can control everything from your phone. Even if you look at the handheld, if someone's on stage and they flick the mute switch and they're getting no audio and they don't know what they've done, the sound engineer can go into his phone and disable that function.
Hi, good morning. I'm here with Q5X. Can you tell me what you do?
Morning. We do remote control wireless audio. So most of our products are a very similar thing in different packages for different applications. Our company started with sports audio, so this is our player mic, and it is it was designed to go on a player's body. So if you see, it's very flexible, and the idea behind that is it's a safety and safety for the player and also for the equipment, because these are used in hockey and football, rugby, basketball. So if there's any high impact situation, the player's not going to get injured, and the equipment is quite robust, so it's not gonna break on you either. this is our Aqua mic, and actually, if you see right over there, we have, these are completely submergible. They're waterproof up to 100 feet, and obviously the audio, the RF audio isn't going to transmit through water that deep, but if you are on a set or somewhere with water and you say you drop this in a lake, if you are able to go down and find it, your equipment's not going to be damaged. It can withstand quite a bit of water. And then we also have some other similar things with mute switches or detachable batteries. The main difference between them is their shape and application and battery life, and we also have our own receivers for analog products. We're also a microphone distributor, so most of the main lav companies, such as like Countryman, Shure, Sennheiser, Sanken, and DPS are available with our special connector that are designed to be very low profile and discreet. So it's mostly what we do. We also do some custom stuff. If you don't mind, I can just grab this real quick. This is a tap dance shoe with a microphone in it. We supply these custom for Radio City Music Hall. They have a huge tap shoe production, or tap dance production in New York City every Christmas called the Radio City Rockettes. And so they are getting live audio from the shoe during the whole show. So it's, yes, it's very cool.
So I'm at Deity. Can you tell me what you have right here?
So what we've got going on here is our brand new flagship for the 4th generation of video mics from Deity. This is the D4, just by itself. It's our new flagship. It comes with the dead cat, and from there you can take that off and reveal this premium foam cover that also is reinforced, so it actually will last longer for the user. You don't have to worry about as much, and plus when you put it on, it's much harder for it to come off if you're using the microphone, which a lot of people, they worry about these things kind of flying off in their case. This will stay on much more secure. This is also a hybrid microphone. It's digital, so you can plug it into a laptop or a phone or a tablet, but also it puts out an analog signal for people who have mirrorless and DSLR cameras. You just plug it into what you need it to do, or swap out this USB-C, the TRS cable, for a USB-C to USB-C cable. It works with either one. We continued on from our 3rd generation of video mics, like the D3 Pro, that had the gain knob. We've reiterated on that design by adding a -5 dB pad. So now I can go -5, so I'm in a concert, it's super loud, I go negative. If it's super quiet, I can go positive +10 dB. And the microphone runs on a single AAA battery now. So if you're dead in the water with no battery, just pop in a brand new one and you're good to go. Plus you get 60 hours of runtime on one battery, and the microphone completely turns off and completely turns on when the camera turns on and off too. So it follows and saves that battery.
Awesome, sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, can you tell me what we see right here?
Yes, I can, and I'll just introduce myself. I'm Chris Wright, the Vice President of TASCAM in Europe, and we've got several new products that have arrived in the last few months. This is our Portacapture X8, which is a really advanced portable recorder with 6 microphone or line level inputs. It records 8 channels, so it records 6 microphones plus the mix. It's a USB interface, so you can use it with in lots of different ways with an iPad or a Mac or a PC. And it has lots of different modes. It's where we can just focus. For example, here, this is an interesting market. This is ASMR recording mode for those scratchy, feely people. This is just a very nice visual mode where you can see, if I open that one, these are little apps that are presets, really. And now it's a completely different kind of display, very visual, and if that's on a stage, you can control it completely from the app on your iPhone or Android. So you don't have to touch it, because there is always some handling noise, as you know, with a microphone. And it's if you want to go into the full manual mode, it's got all the settings. It's even got a little mixer built in. It's got DSP processing. There's, of course, all touch screen. Here's your mixer. You can set the levels. like this, or with a wheel, or from the app, of course. Then let's move on to some devices that work with Canon, Nikon, and Fujifilm cameras. These are the latest mirrorless cameras, and Tascam has partnered with these companies to add incredible quality microphone inputs and with processing, so that where the audio inputs, there are 4 audio inputs on this device, and they're mixed and they go directly into the camera through the digital hot shoe connection. So they're recorded on the same file as the video in that case. And in the case of the Nikon one, it's got a connection to connect the analog outputs into the camera. This is a product for the podcasting enthusiast. It came out initially designed for podcasting, but actually it's intended for anything casting, video casting, live streaming, YouTubing, whatever, vlogging. And it's a recorder, it's a digital mixer, it's great quality microphone preamps with lots of gain, so they can deal even with low output microphones without adding, and very low noise, so they can boost the levels to the right level without noise. It's got a channel for the 4 microphones. It's got 4 headphone outputs, each one for each guest. You've got talkback, so you can talk individually to the guests or to them as a group as the host. It's got a USB interface, so it's multi-channel into the Mac or a PC or an iPad or iPhone, Android tablet. You can connect through the TRRS, you can connect to headsets there, and you can connect, or a phone in that case, or Bluetooth. So you can connect phone calls into it. It can of course have connection to Zoom or to Skype or Teams or anything online through the USB interface. It's got pads for sound effects here in the front, so you can trigger your, I don't know if you're going to hear that alarm. You can set these up. There's actually 64 different sound settings that you can record directly onto them and put your voice on and trigger that. And it does full recording onto an SD card. And it's very simple to use. We've got lots of simple settings, touchscreen, nice touchscreen here, with simple settings for people who are not audio experts. We just want make my voice sound good. Okay, clean up the noise, so it's noise suppression. And that's very easy. And we also provide it with our podcast editor, which is a very simple to use editor for non-expert people, so that they can easily produce, cut out the bits that went wrong, snap them together, make it into one podcast and export it in the right formats to go down with the right volume levels to go online and sound good.
All right, that's it for sound. If you like this video, go ahead and hug the subscribe button right here, and we'll see you soon.